Hi, gorgeous human. Sarah Stokes here. I'm the founder of the Juicy Good Life and your business breakthrough coach. My purpose is to be that front porch best friend and fierce advocate for your dreams. And it occurred to me, it's been a while. And if you've never come to one of my live events, you haven't necessarily heard about the spirit and the true soul of the programs I create specifically for female business owners. I am here to help reduce suffering and amplify joy. And just saying that mission just softens my heart right up and gets me back into alignment for what I'm here to do. I have created and scaled multiple companies and lived the dream in all the ways, yet I've realized I did it the hard way a lot of times. I have healed so much, and it is truly my desire to help you scale with sanity, to have a juicy good life, whatever that looks like to you. And I do that in a few ways. And I want to share with you the one way that has probably blown open opportunities in more incredible, soulful ways than I've ever imagined. And that is the All-In program. And so the All-In program is my truly, if you hear about people talking about their signature offer, their signature course, All-In is that. It is the embodiment of everything I wished I had when I was first scaling my companies. So if you are new to me, I was a TV anchor for 17 years, and many of them alongside my husband. And we had two little precious souls. And these babies were good at daycare from 2 to 11 at night while we did the nightly news until they weren't. And then my son, who was 2 at the time, really tender nervous system, right? Just a real sweetie, intuitive. He just didn't do well with the energy at night, going to bed with the big kids on the floor of the daycare. And we got to see that on a webcam, and my life forever changed when we were like, something has to give. My daughter was still a baby nursing, and so I could like lull her to sleep and then go back to work. But my little guy, who, I mean, we don't have children to ignore them and just kind of blast through life unconsciously parenting. It was obvious to me in that moment, and my husband, that something had to change. So we did our pros and cons list, and we decided I would leave and start my own business. And it was right about that time that a friend of mine had a magazine she was looking to sell so she could scale her other company. And we bought the magazine, scaled it to 7 times its size. And alongside that, we started our marketing agency because we realized there was a need in the community to have marketing strategy. And we were selling ads and people didn't know what to put on the ads, anybody to design them, et cetera. So my husband said, I want to come home and be with you and the kids at night too. And he was already designing the ads. He already had a public relations degree, and it just made sense for us to launch into marketing. And so we created an incredible award-winning marketing agency, and then sold the magazine as both companies were scaling. And the marketing agency went for 8 years until I strategically stopped it. I strategically stopped it because I learned so much through the process of creating these companies and creating the Juicy Good Life in 2018, because I saw that I was suffering so much and burning out, that there had to be a better way. But I didn't see mentors like me who wanted to be a great mom, a community leader, a philanthropist, and kick butt in business. I didn't find her. I saw a lot of guys, Tony Robbins got me through the dark days, but he wasn't an accessible, relatable role model to me. And so I thought, I'm just going to create this, because scaling with no map is just a lot of wasted dollars, a lot of wasted energy. And I don't want you to waste your precious life on one ounce of needless suffering. So All-In was born, right? All-In was born out of knowing that if I could really conquer those inner moments of filling my pitcher first, learning how to take care of the biggest business asset I had, of learning how to handle bigger and bigger and bigger amounts of money, bigger and bigger numbers of teammates we were employing, bigger responsibilities, that I could then speed up that process and make it more juicy and joyful for you. So All-In was born. All-In goes for a year. It is a combination of, and I will screen share here. It is a combination of unmatched support is what I call it, because I truly, 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 my friend, wish I had this. So it's one-on-one business breakthrough coaching with me. I have personally created more than $5 million in revenue in companies that I either grew and scaled or built from scratch. I want you to have the amount of revenue that feels good to you, but you get all of this wisdom, right? I've had a decade of practice and doing it juicy. I have a life full of joy. I have a life of freedom, working with the people I want to work with, when I want to work with them, and how I want to make an impact on the world. So you have twice a month coaching with me. This is time, precious time. Now, when people would ask to spend an hour with me as a marketing consultant, I would charge $1,000 an hour. So you can imagine with coaching, you get all the wisdom catered to you. We go deep. We go so deep. We pinpoint your patterns. That's one of my superpowers. And why it's so helpful is because your patterns are what typically show up again and again. They change outfits, but they show up again and again, and they slow you down. They cause you suffering. And I'm here to help you see them, add compassion to them, and then use the power that comes with that gift. Because on the other side of a pattern that holds us back is usually a big gift. And we can really work with that. One of my clients used to beat herself up with measurements, and now we use it as a way for her to fuel that fire of momentum. So it's incredible. Speaking of momentum, I always wanted a mastermind with real women, not the ones that, and there's no shame. I judge no one, but me, the lady who likes being in pajamas, the woman who used to do her hair and makeup 5 times a day and now doesn't want to touch it. So I have a 30-second hairdo, right? That's who I wanted to hang out with, not worrying about if I had the right high heels on. I don't want to wear heels. I certainly don't want to wear heels when I'm working on my business. I want to be comfortable, cozy, safe. And I've been in masterminds that have all kinds of incredible fashion-driven women. That's not a dig on them, but I'm also one of those people who are like, I actually want to be comfortable when I'm not doing the client thing, right? I'm comfortable now when I'm doing the client thing because I want my clients to feel comfy to show up in jammies to coaching. So this momentum mastermind, aside from the superficial part of it, the looks, it's a safe place to be yourself. Where do we get that? We don't have that anywhere. When you're in front of customers and clients, you have to be on. You're a problem solver for them. You're a provider of a solution, and your brain has to constantly be working for them. But in the mastermind, it's for you. It's for you. And this is a group of women that you bond with over time. I call it a true mastermind. A mastermind certified from Tony Robbins, one of my heroes, right? And it taught me how to actually make headway in a mastermind. You do some massive training, and then you apply it to your specific life, and you share the wisdom and the worries and the celebrations, and you cheer each other on. It's incredible. So that's a part of this year-long support through All In. Masterclasses that matter. How many of us have spent, what feels like eons in free webinars or courses that disappoint? And again, they have their place, but I have logins upon logins that just didn't really satiate, right? That hunger for things that actually applied to my business, that actually moved the needle, was always there. So I create masterclasses that matter. This body of work actually adds thousands and thousands of dollars to your bottom line. One of our all-in members just in this most recent class took her first masterclass, applied it to her business, and started creating $4,000 of extra revenue per month in her business. Per month. And that's just one thing she did. She did so many other things. She's taken this content and run. She applies so much of it and gets so much traction. But I don't waste your time. I have distilled the stuff that works, the stuff that matters, the stuff that will last you a lifetime. All In goes well beyond the year that we spend together. And then speaking of spend together, I had a dream that we could come together for a business conference where we learn strategy and learn about how to really grow, because you can only grow your business to the extent that you grow yourself. And so the Juicy Good Life Conference was born, and we go to a world-class spot every single year together. We spend 2 days away from the daily grind, really working on our business and replenishing. This is when we are literally like soaking in the indulgence of pampering and working on elevating our business. This conference has led to so many breakthroughs. It's incredible. That's included in All In. And we also have incredible bonuses like the daily mentorship that just gives you nuggets, digestible nuggets to keep you really sustained and fulfilled throughout the year. I go through the Juicy 365 over and over and over again. And I created it alongside other incredible guides. And it is uplifting, life fulfilling information. So that's just a gift as part of All In. And then I added this because it occurred to me the value of this messenger support from me. You get my brain on your business all year, whether it's a coaching time or not. And this is what really, I think, sets it apart in an incredible way that you don't even think about. Yes, you get access to my multi-million-dollar coaching brain, my strategist, like a contract with me as your strategist on your marketing, on your business, on your branding, right? On your problem solving, your crisis communications, your public relations, all of the above. That would be a $250,000 a year contract. We worked with some of the biggest companies in the world. And so I have made it accessible to you. And even so, like it is an investment, but a messenger support from me all year round in between coachings to celebrate, to bounce ideas off. I just listened and messaged back and forth with one of our All In members who is selling her business, and she's got an important meeting today. And so we were talking about like, here's what I did when I sold mine. So this is an incredible additional piece of support that I really don't even talk about that much, but has proven to be that thing that helps with that roller coaster that is growing a business. So again, I've done a lot of cool stuff in my life. I'm not into proving that anymore. I have been through the prove it stage. Truly, I'm bringing $5 million worth of knowledge, that sales training that I don't even really publicize. I created 30 days of sales training from a place of soul so that you're energized to go out and offer your products and services to the world. This has come from sitting across the table with my knees shaking, saying that'll be $268,000 for that contract, and learning how to grow my bandwidth from a $50 product of my first little magazine ads to $280,000 contracts. And I teach you to do it from here so that you don't procrastinate, you don't hide from it, because you're so filled up with joy and the truth of what it is you bring to the world that it's like, yeah, that makes sense, right? So, and here's the part that I'm like so excited. I'm so excited. So in addition to the all-in curriculum, which is life-changing, life uplifting, ask anyone. Like I said, I'm so over proving it. Just listen to the testimonials. They are on the joyfulbiz.com page. They're on the Juicy Good Life website. These are women just like you who have made incredible breakthroughs in their business. Big, huge, life affirming, whether they were brand new to this new offer they were creating or creating their next 7 figures, right? So here are the ways I support you. The Peaceful Planner. This is what I have developed for myself, and it has worked so well. I've taught it to women for years now, and this is what helps us distill that freedom schedule that you want, why you're in business for the first place, and that no resentment life where you don't resent your business because you have given yourself ample time off. It has helped me take a month off every summer. Now I'm going to 2 months off. It's helped my clients do the same, to spend more time at their summer getaways than they've ever done before. And their businesses were still crushing it, having their best revenue years and months ever. They started with the Peaceful Planner. You get that with All In, of course, because it's called All In. We're going all in. You're getting all the things. Then this is new this year. This is Should Free Six Figures. This is a new program. The women who have been the founding members, because I did this as a small group founding member, so I could really see the results in real time. They have done incredible things with this information. Anyway, Should Free Six Figures is coming out as a group coaching and business training program very, very soon at the time of this recording. It will be out by the time this recording makes it to you, I'm sure. But my all-in members are getting Should Free Six Figures on top of all in. So not only do you get the mastermind, the business coaching with me, the private coaching, the messenger access, the master classes for all in, you are now also a part of the Should Free Six Figures community because you're all in. You get all into all the things. Now the Should Free Six Figures community is all about a mission that I am on, right? My mission, my vision, they are all about helping uplift the world, helping unbury world changers from the mountain of shoulds, right? I believe we heal the world one businesswoman at a time, because I know what you do with your joy. I know what you do with your resources, and you do really incredible things for your life, your family's life, and for your communities, and that helps the world. So I am here to help you be that pebble in the pond that ripples out. Should Free, I have really wanted to quadruple down on this because I read a stat that said 9 out of 10 female business owners don't crest the $100,000 mark. And I know that's true. I know that's true. I am one of the 4% that has $1 million year under her belt. 4%. Now, that makes sense if only 9 out of 10 of us are making less than 100,000. Now, there's nothing magical about 100,000. I do know, though, that you can't even go through a drive-through and get anything and live off of $20,000, pay your rent, like everything costs more. So I know that when women are making $20,000, it's causing stress and suffering. And I want to change that number alongside you. I want you to enjoy making money. And that's why I created Should Free Six Figures, because I don't care if you want to make another 50, another 5, another 5 million. It's not about the amount. It is about doing it should free so you can sustain it. You know, that scaling with sanity idea? That's why Should Free Six Figures was born. This is a $4,444 product that I am giving my all-in members starting now. So they get additional weekly group business coaching alongside other incredible humans. So you expand your network, not only with the all-in group, but then with the Should Free group. Amazing, right? And you get this training, which is also like, all of this is my life's work. All of this is my life's work. And the women who have crested beyond all in and want to continue, they're in the graduate program called Glow. And that's what I have. That is my life's work here for you. I have condensed all of this learning, all of my pain, all of my joy, all of the investments I've made, which is hundreds of thousands of dollars in my growth, so that can come down for your knowledge. I can pull the nuggets. If you know human design at all, which I am integrating into Glow, I take those nuggets and I make them digestible for you. That comes from my human design of being a universalizer. I like to say, okay, let's bring this to people in a more understandable, quick way. Also, that's what I did as a journalist for so long on TV news. I would spend all day working on a story to put into 1 minute for you. That's what I do with All In. That's what I do with Should Free Six Figures. That's what I do with Glow. It's like, I have done all this stuff to learn. I have created it. I've bumped my nose. I've wildly been mind blown of what I could do and what you can do. And I've brought it down into a format that works for you. So you not only get all the goodness with All In, you get the goodness with Should Free Six Figures. Holy smokes. So applications are closing soon. At the time of this recording, check the text. You will find when applications close for All In. Coaching begins when you go in all in immediately. I'm already coaching women who have made their decision for this year. The mastermind, at the time of this recording will be in February. You get the $4,444 bonus and many more bonuses, by the way. We do have funding options available. We've secured a third-party funding source. I do have to pay to have access for my clients, but it's there for you because I am excited for your pay in full. But if you are someone who likes to have payments and preserve cash flow, I also want to have that open to you. So your next step, go do an application, make a deposit, or create a strategy call. Now we have strategy calls available for you. I have an incredible teammate. Her name is Celia. She knows the all-in program inside and out. She's been with me since the genesis of it. She can answer your questions. She can help you see what's possible for you, because the truth is, most of my all-in members don't know how. You know, my favorite tiny little word that shuts us down so often. Don't let how shut you down. Celia's there for you to help you figure that out. Most of them haven't known how they were going to do it. Most. And they figured it out. They went all in. And as you can hear in the testimonials, if you're investigating this program, you will hear them say you're worth it. Do it. You won't regret it. And this is the part where it's true. This is what keeps me showing up for you at this next level, is because I know that the women that invest in themselves like this, and not just the investment, it's truly a down payment on your dreams. Because when you go all in, you show up in a different way. You don't just blow off the learnings. You don't blow off the coaching. You are invested in making your dreams happen. And I am just as invested. Sometimes I hold the vision more than you can, and that's okay. I am happy to do that. I love to remind you who the heck you are, because I know how life-giving it is when somebody says, you're Sarah Stokes, go out and do it. So I want you to remember who the heck you are. And if this has been tugging at your soul, please listen. That's the best thing we can do for our business, truly, is be divinely guided and let ourselves listen to that soul tug, because it has to be a soul yes for you and me. It has to be. This is a divinely assembled group. I do believe my clients are divinely assembled and sent so that I can help you in the way that you and I are specifically meant to work together. So with that, you can apply. Celia will reach out and we go from there. If you already have the deposit link because you've been through one of my live events, go ahead and use it. Let's go. I'm ready to be your coach, and I would be honored. I do not take this lightly. It's called All In. I follow that to a T, and I am thrilled to see where this takes you. And I can't wait to support your dreams as well. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening. I just thought this would be very helpful. And here we go. Let's go all in. Thanks for making the world a better place, and I will talk to you soon.